Quinton Eriya has made some incredible improvements from last year. This is him at the 2021 Toronto Pro. He placed second, of course. Joel Thomas defeated him, and I thought it was very close. I actually had Quinton edging him out. And on the other side, we have his just yesterday at the Tampa Pro. Look at this, guys. A brand new Quinton Eriya. Sure, he placed third, but you could hardly say the lineup at the Toronto Pro was up to par with the Tampa Pro. It just was not. I think this version of Quinton Eriya would have easily won last year's Toronto Pro. Wow, not only a little bit of size in those wheels, but his midsection is better. And that is massive improvements, I apologize. I mean, it's one thing to put on some beef on the wheels and, get some stomach distension along with that. But this guy has made a complete 110% improvement. Front double bicep pose, let's just go through these shots. And this one, obviously he's better. But this one is less noticeable than some of the other shots because obviously his front double bi was one of his best shots. He's closing his arms more last year. Maybe creates more of a peak on the arms, but I think when he holds his arms open a little bit more, he looks bigger in a lineup. Look at the size difference of the wheels. He just looks like he is really nailed his conditioning. Even facially, guys, it looks like he's depleted, worn out. Looks like he has no energy whatsoever last year. Maybe over-dieted, things of that nature. And this year, he has thrown on the improvements. Even in the pecs in this shot, you can see are thicker. Here's the front lat spread. Now this one, like the front double, less noticeable. But I get a kick out of the facial expression. Just no energy whatsoever. Definitely needs a coffee. Look at the pecs. Like I said, in the front double, and we'll see the more of a difference in the pecs as we progress this comparison. But yeah, even in the front lat spread, the front double, you could see thicker pecs. I like his V-taper last year. I think he was maybe snapping the shot, holding his delts a little bit too high maybe this year. Either which way, look at the size of the wheels, guys. That is a complete turnaround. Wow. Here's the side chest. No. If you can't see this difference between last year's more of a flatter pack and this year's big man's manly chest, wow, I think you might need to have some spectacles on. And if you can't see the lag difference, you definitely need some glasses. I mean, this is obvious, guys. And those cuts in his quads, they came just at the right time. Imagine how smooth monsoon he would have looked next to Hakeem Williams if he didn't get all those cuts, if he just brought that same package. Oh, man, it's so nice to see an aesthetically pleasing bodybuilder put on some beef and keep the midsection. Here's a side tricep. And keep the midsection, I was going to say the same, but it looks better here. His cuts in the abs, maybe he's been working his abs. And I know this is not a side chest, but again, look at the big, thick pecs on this man. Quint Beastwood, whatever you did this year or last year for your pecs, do that again. Or maybe you should change it up. They say not to do the same thing. Anyway, I'm sure he has it covered. He's an IFBB Pro after all. And the wheel difference here, even more stunning, startling. It's incredible, guys. Now, have a look at the back. Little bit difficult to size. It's one guy, I know. Should just make him the same height, right? Well, no, that didn't work out. He's standing much taller now, and I don't know if that's a good thing, considering he is towering above everybody else. He was even a foot taller than Hakeem Williams, which leads me to believe that bending at the knees might be a more suitable position for these rear shots. But aside from all that, look at how thin his skin is. There is some separation in that back that he just does not possess. The thin skin, things of that nature, his traps look bigger too. But it is definitely hard to say. I almost prefer the way he is snapping it at the Toronto, but make no mistake about it. Here's the rear double. Now this one is more noticeable. Look at this, guys. This is a 110% improvement. Not only size of the wheels, but look at the thin skin, the condition, the Christmas trees, not just the lighting. Definitely not just the lighting. I mean, look at his glutes. He has bigger glutes. He has more steroided glutes. His hamstrings, paper thin. Quinton Eriya from the front, 110% better. So he placed third, but you know what? The old adage, bodybuilding is all about, here's the abs and thigh. Bodybuilding is all about not comparing yourself with others, but comparing your own improvements. And I have to say, the abs and thigh may be the biggest improvement here. And that excites me. Because the abs themselves, they are Nick Walker-like. Maybe he was training abs with Nick Walker. I don't know. Wants to look like the guy on that 300. Remember 300? The guys all had abs. I think Nick Walker would want to look like that. I definitely think that he wants to look like that guy. But the quads, man, oh man. Not only that, but look at the lats. So he is carved up. He's big. He's more steroided, less body fat. He's more conditioned. Wow. And the final cherry on this cake is this here most muscular pose. I could not stand when he would stand next to a guy that would dwarf him in size, but only because he was not hitting it properly. The most muscular is all about hitting it to, what suits your physique. And here's the crab position. He was also hitting the crab position at the Toronto Pro. Maybe a slight little maneuver like this. A maneuver change can make or break, or make, go from first to second or second to first in Quint Beastwood's situation at the Toronto Pro. But man, look at this, guys. Quint Beastwood, as the great Louis Marco says, to be admired proper. Anyway, guys, I'd steal a phrase from Nick Strength and Power, but he kind of keeps it cool. All right, you guys. He just, no sayings or anything like that. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. Can't wait to follow this guy's career. Next time around will be, next weekend, Texas. He's going to get even harder. Anyway, guys, bodybuilding season is picking up and taking off into the stratosphere. Have a great one.